to Dublin City FM. You're listening to your host, Alana Brunton, on Saturday Brunch. Now, in studio, we have Connor, we have Kieran, and we have Sarah. They're all from stage screen classes, and we're going to be talking about their upcoming showcase, Chatroom, which is going on in the Sean O'Casey Theatre in East Wall. So, Connor, you are the kind of mastermind behind it all. You run stage screen classes, and you're also the director and producer of the play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
cool. So maybe we just start off for a bit of context. Stage screen classes, what's that all about?
Yeah, well, I've been teaching now speech and drama and filmmaking for 10-12 years. About 4 years ago I set up stage screen because I noticed I was working in a lot of schools and I noticed most of them just do acting for stage, but they don't cover the camera stuff. So, and I'm a filmmaker myself, so I thought there was a niche, there was a chance to do a class where they do 50% acting to camera and 50% acting on stage. So that's the stage screen 50-50. And they also do script writing, filming, they write and direct and shoot their own films as well. So it's been going well.
And I think I'd agree as well, just from my own little bit of background in acting and stuff. They're different. They're very different screen and stage.
Oh, completely. And pretty much every other place just does one or the other.
Yeah, because people, you know, what you see in the big movies and stuff nowadays, it's not like, you know, you get this idea in your head of what it's like, but it's great that you're actually showing what it's like, you know?
Yeah.
And where are you usually based?
We have some classes in Ranelagh and we have some classes in the city centre in the Sean O'Casey.
Okay, cool. Sean O'Casey, great spot. Okay, so let's chat in this room about Chatroom. Okay, so we have two cast members have come in. So Kieran's come in, and so has Sarah as well. So how many cast members? Anyone can answer this. Would be in Chatroom.
Well, in Chatroom, it's peculiar because there's only six characters in it, where like some other plays would have up to 20 characters. It's kind of strange how there's only 6 in it, and you're on stage all time.
Okay, so would you agree, Sarah? There's a lot of hard work and there's a lot of lines to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
a lot.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
Yeah.
And there's no interval. It just runs for an hour and 10 minutes, and it's the 6 people in the chat room for the whole time.
So you guys never exit the stage, really?
No.
Okay. Wow. All right. So, and why this play?
Well, I just liked it, and it's important. You know, it's quite an adult play. It deals with themes of depression, suicide. They talk about sex, things like that all teenagers talk about. But you know, it's you know, most stage schools would just do, you know, Pinocchio or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, we are doing Snow Queen next week as well. But you know, I wanted to do something a bit more challenging with the teenagers. And it's stuff teenagers talk about anyway.
It changes scenery, like.
Exactly. And it's a fantastic play. It's dark, but there's a lot of comedy in it as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and it's a challenge for the 6 teenagers involved. So
well, it's good because as well, when you're doing productions, sometimes people are like, no, I'm just into the comedy side, I want to do comedy stuff, and other people are like, no, I'm a serious actor, I want to do the drama.
Pantos.
Or the pantos. Yeah.
Not a fan of pantos.
I'm going to hold my silence on that one now. So
they sell well though.
that's very true. Very true. Sure, look, whatever floats your boat. So without giving too much away though, like with the play, like roughly what is it about? Could you?
Who wants to take that?
Yeah.
Kieran?
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah. Go on, Kieran. You take the flag. Let's do this.
Well, it's kind of sort of based around, focused mainly around this one character called Jim, and he's going into chat rooms and talking about his problems, and throughout the play it's sort of his spiral descent, and you kind of see how everything unfolds, and without trying to give too much away, like for Jim it's just really sad for him to what he's been through with his family, and how people in school are like treating him
And you're Jim. Are you playing Jim?
Yeah, I'm playing Jim.
Okay. Kieran is also Jim. Okay. And Sarah, who are you playing?
I'm a girl called Emily,
Okay.
and she, in the play, she's very like, because Jim faces a lot of difficulties in the play, she's kind of telling him like that everything will be all right, and that like the problems that he's facing, that that he should probably go and maybe they can basically see a better like outcome for this thing, this person, instead of going into like very bad situations.
Emily seems like a bit of a savior, like the kind of the person like people might want to aspire to be, the one who asks, you know, are you okay, or helping give advice. So Jim. So
She's supportive.
Very supportive.
She's also got the best lines in the play.
Oh yeah.
Who was the most?
We won't repeat.
Oh, no.
No.
Who was the most lines in the play? Oh, you don't know.
Well, Kieran has Jim has very long monologues that go on for about 3 pages.
Yeah.
And the rest.
But I actually think they're easier to learn. It's the one-off lines that come in, you know, where your character's not in the script for 2 pages, and then suddenly you come in. I think they're the harder lines to learn.
I think those quick ones in can be, because they're usually the funny ones, and they're usually prompting something new.
Exactly.
So if that person forgets,
then we're screwed.
but no one will. No one will. How do you get on with all that now, directing and stuff, Connor?
I love it. I direct for another couple of schools as well. School End Swords, B Music, and I've been directing my whole life. I started acting myself, and then I was always, even like when I was 10 and we were doing productions, my drama teacher always said to me, "Oh, Connor's a good actor, but what he looks at is the whole picture." So, you know, people... You know, a kid would come off and they'd say, "Oh, my part went well," or whatever. Now, my part might have gone well, but if something went wrong with the show, I was always upset about that.
Yeah.
So I was always leaning towards kind of putting on shows myself, even at that stage.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been doing it for like 10, 12 years now, so...
And what about, like, say, the more technical aspect, like the lighting and the sound and stuff? Like, do students from stage green classes do that, or
not at the moment, but it's certainly a good idea. Yeah. But you don't want children working the sound desk and disaster.
Yeah,
I get proper people for that.
Yeah, you definitely want to have control over the production if that's the case. And then so meeting up and rehearsing, are you up to that a lot? Sarah, maybe you'll give us...
Yeah, we usually like rehearse on Saturdays in Ranelagh, and then maybe the odd time we'd rehearse in the Sean and Casey Theatre.
Okay. Oh, I'm cutting into your rehearsal time.
You are. Well, go now. Like the last week we've had 3 or 4 rehearsals.
Okay, great.
Obviously the week before the show.
Yeah.
But no, and the classes are once a week. They're on Saturdays, and then it's optional if they want to stay and do the play. So. And
costume dress rehearsals, are you at that stage now? Because I think we must also reiterate, it's on Wednesday, February 26th, so it's coming up.
It is
pretty close.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Well, costumes are straightforward. They're 6 teenagers.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah.
Nothing
So they're basically in costume now.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty handy. So you're well on the way. And then, so with regards to like tickets and things like that, how would someone go about
Come on, Karen, you tell us.
Right.
Sounds better coming from the students.
I'm a big cast member. I don't have to get tickets.
Well, I think this is probably the best.
God, maybe I should have done this.
I think it is. This one's probably the best type of show where we've gotten tickets out to just, instead of just family and friends, it's actually gone out to other people. Like there's
there's interest from the public.
Yeah, there's a youth club coming in as well, isn't there?
Yes, the local youth club, East Wall Youth Club.
Yeah, that's great, because I'd say there's an awful lot of kids in there that are very curious about acting.
Yeah, well, now it would be for teenagers now, 14 and over.
Yeah.
Because the subject matter.
You know, I'm 22, I'm still a kid, really.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Yeah, so the scouts would be 14 and over kind of age group that would be interested in going in. Yeah, because as we said, there's kind of more mature teams in this.
There is, yes.
Yeah. Well, so maybe maybe, you know, if you're a bit younger, maybe go and see Snow Queen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is also on next week, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
Sean O'Casey.
and that's
Not
also
no time.
and that's also Sean O'Casey. And yeah, no, I think the Sean O'Casey, it's a great actual venue. Like, it's very, very professional. Like,
That's a fantastic venue,
Yeah.
and it's not appreciated enough, as we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
And great view from every seat, and yeah, you can get tickets on Eventbrite, or you can phone 086 160 7565, or you can email stagescreenclasses@gmail.com.
You absolutely nailed that one, Colin.
I thought we'd forget. We'll reiterate later.
Yeah, exactly. And as well, I'm sure with Sean O'Casey, I'm sure you can buy them on the night as well.
You can get them on the door.
Yeah. I just would say, like, of course, to avoid disappointment, maybe do get them in advance.
Exactly.
as
You're
well.
good. You're good.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's test the skills now, Connor. Would you know how many it would seat?
It's the Sean O'Casey seats 155.
Wow, the stats here. You know your stuff. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a great venue. It's a really nice venue and good view from all seats. So
Yeah, and so only up the road from us here now. And
there you go,
WCFM.
just around the corner.
There you go. There's
Over Hills and far away.
And so actually another thing I was intrigued about, I'm supposed to be directing this at Kieran and Sarah. How long have you been acting yourselves?
Yeah. Well, like, ladies first, of
Like,
course.
I'd say a few years, because I also acted in another place as well before I acted in Stage Screen, and no, I really like acting, so I stuck with it, and it's been really fun. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep going while it's going good.
I think it was around 12 I decided that I wanted to be an actor, and I told my mother, and that she's helped me along. Like, we started in Bow Street and started moving up into different schools, and she's been there with me the whole way, sort of learning everything along with me. So if I'm missing something, my mother can help me along with it. And from each different school, they have different methods and different techniques, and if you pick up on it, you can use them all into sort of a collage of different emotions, is one way of putting it, and all that, and it just shows in the performance in the end.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I often say I run adult courses as well, and diploma courses, and I always say to the adults, first of all, leave your ego at the door. We're all here to support each other.
Yeah.
Okay. But second of all, my job is just to introduce you to as many ways of working as possible. You find what works for you.
Yeah.
Because every actor, every student is different. You might take one aspect of this style and one aspect of this, and develop your own style. So my job is just to introduce you to as many aspects as possible, and then you find what works for you.
I think that is a great note to end on, because unfortunately we're out of time. We've had a great chat. You all know what you're doing.
Okay,
That's
well,
for
thank
sure.
you very much for having us.
That's for sure. And I'll just reiterate. So that's chat room that's going on. So it's been, I suppose, produced by Stage Screen Classes, and it's going to be on Wednesday, February 26th at the Sean O'Casey Theatre East Wall. Okay, so now we're going to have a listen to Mott the Hoople.